You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the Fresh Takes
podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Fresh Takes podcast. I am your host, Tim, alongside my two favorite co-hosts, Tank and Pat. And before we get the show started, I would like to say a special thank you to Jason for allowing us to use his song Mannequin in our brand new intro that you guys just saw. But other than that, week one is almost in the books as we record this Monday night. The Monday night game has not happened yet. How we feeling?
I'll let you have the floor for a second.
All right. Hey, week ones are always choppy. Like you never know what to actually expect. Much like last year before they went on their big run, the Eagles week one against the Lions, it was a shootout and they almost lost. This year, looked good on the first drive and I was excited, and then it kind of stalled, and then the offense looked terrible for about a quarter, about the rest of the game, really. They didn't get a rhythm. But a win is a win in a 17-game season, so I will take a win and they'll build. But I will say after week one, we do not look the strongest in our division. I can say that.
So I will say, to bounce off of you, looking good on the first drive. Giants looked pretty good the first drive. And I think the 30 other drives afterwards can speak for itself.
Is it my turn yet?
Go ahead.
Them Cowboys! I had to say it, Tim. But, the first drive, I thought you all looked great, and I thought, oh, crap, this is actually going to be a team that is going to be something that we're going to have to actually deal with, especially with Saquon back and everything. I legit was a little worried, and then everything just went downhill for you all, and I would hate to be a Giants fan, but I've been in those shoes where, I'm still in those shoes where Dallas Cowboys looks great during the regular season, and then playoffs were crappy, then crap, and so I'm used to it. But honestly, like what Pat said, week one, it's so mumble jumble because
week one, it's hard because during preseason most of the starters don't play, so you don't know where you need to that's better at. So that's what week one is.
That's what I was going to get into. But like Pat said, it week one, everybody's getting their mojo back in play, and I honestly thought the Patriots were going to beat the Eagles yesterday. I legit did. I was a little scared.
If they didn't do some dumb ideas at the end, I think that they definitely could have won. Like that 3rd and 15 screen pass.
Yep, I was.
But they got 2 yards out of it.
Yeah,
it was week one is definitely something that you got to get your foot into the door pretty much. I'm excited that week one is now almost over. Like you said, we got Monday night game tonight. But other than that, I'm just blessed to be able to have a podcast so we can, all three of us share our ideas and thoughts and everything, and talk about something that we all three enjoy, which is football.
I will say, to go back on the Cowboys-Giants game, he has 16 more weeks to prove me wrong, but Daniel definitely was not worth that $40 million.
No. I said it, what was it? A couple of weeks ago, somebody put a thing up saying what quarterback this season has the most to not really the word improve, but show you that they're what they're about. And I said I didn't say Daniel Jones because I thought from last year I thought he was decent. And you said no, he has to show us that he's worth the $40 million. And let me tell you, I agree. Last night's showing, it was not.
Definitely could have got somebody way cheaper in free agency and given Saquon this contract he wanted.
Well, I'll throw some defense towards DJ and the Giants in general here. the first drive we all agreed they were cooking, and then was it a botched snap or something that they lost and then had to settle for a
Yeah,
field
the
goal.
rookie center sent it like 10
Yeah.
feet behind Daniel.
Yeah, so like
I gotta
if
say,
that botched snap doesn't happen, and the whole team, everyone, DJ included, like that first drive, he had so many scrambles. He looked like last year. You're like, okay, like this guy can lead drives, sustain them. But after that blocked field goal return for a touchdown, it was just implosion for four
Yeah.
quarters. They could not get back for some reason. There was one play that took the life out of them.
I say, and then
I'm not-
Saquon getting hit and popping the ball up. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not on anybody. That's just
Yeah.
good ball play.
Yeah, but here's I'm not trying to give an excuse or give a reason to why the Dallas was better or Dallas was bad. Giants were good, Giants were bad. It showed in a couple games where the rain was,
Yes. That was another thing I was going to get at.
for a lot of rain in the rain. So, like I said, I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to, bash the Giants or the Cowboys. I mean, because the Eagles and the Patriots are playing in the rain, and that game was a little sloppy. So, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited to see that we blew the doors off for the Dallas Cowboys, and our defense has not stopped and is ready to roll this season.
Well, I think
Fast.
next week's your test, because don't you guys got the Niners next week?
No, we got Jets at home next week.
Oh,
and then,
yeah, that's right. Then you guys got the
then-
Cardinals.
Cardinals, and then we
And then I
go
think it's
to we got 49ers week 4.
Isn't that Thursday night or is that Monday night?
I think I'm pretty sure it's a Monday night game.
I say because the week 4 Sunday night is Giants Bills, which I think the thing is Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback in prime time. Oh no, we have Seahawks Monday night, but Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback in prime time. And week 3 we have a Thursday night game. Week 4 we
it's
have
week 5. I'm sorry.
Week 3 we have a Thursday night game. Week 4 we have a Monday night game, and then week 6 we have a Sunday night game. So Giants aren't good in prime time, and we got all these prime time games this year.
Yeah, so week 2 we're home against the Jets. 4:25 game. 4:25 game again the following week at Arizona. Then week 4 we're home against the Patriots at a 4:25, and then the following Sunday on October 8th, which is week 5, we got Sunday night game at San Francisco, Levi Stadium.
Well, then, depending on how tonight goes and how the Jets look, that'll be a test next week. But,
Yeah.
We don't even know if that game's going to play because of the whole weather.
Yeah.
But, all right, Pat, let us give you the floor because the Cleveland Browns bumped Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
Huh.
Let me go ahead and bow. Let me just go ahead and bow.
Not quite what I had expected, but I knew that Jim Schwartz coming in would be a complete defensive makeover. Anywhere he's been, aside from head coaching the Lions, their defense wasn't good when he was their head coach. Anywhere he's been as a coordinator, their defense is always top 10 NFL. Like the Browns, I mean, Watson looked decent. Chubb is Chubb. He's going to get yards. He's going to eat.
I don't think Watson looked good until the second half.
Well, yeah. Shaking the rust off of the rust.
But now let's go on to the other team in that division that you were expecting to go off. And if you listened to last week's episode, your Super Bowl pick, what happened to them Steelers?
Well, I'm going to chalk that up to them playing an absolute juggernaut.
I don't know, man. And what was it? In the middle of the second quarter, they had 1 yard total on offense?
That's tough, I was counting on a week 1 win with Bosa being out due to a holdout, and then he ruined my plans with getting a deal done.
Speaking of holdout, Chris Jones signed today
Yeah, I was
finally.
going.
A
Yeah.
1 year deal.
Did anybody see how much it's worth, or they
They haven't said anything.
Okay, I just know it's a 1 year deal.
Who knows? Maybe they signed him to trade him.
Might be.
I would trade. That'd be crazy.
I don't know. Apparently, there's talk that Kelsey has the chance of coming back next week, but I don't know. We didn't talk about Thursday, but I don't think the Chiefs looked the best.
No.
I think the only reason they looked good was their defense.
Yeah, I will agree with the defense looking good. You can tell that Mahomes relies on Kelsey a good bit. Not only just for, the catches and the runs, but with the blocking. You can tell that he was missing him. And you can tell that Kelsey is not only on the field as a player, but he's a leader in the huddle with Mahomes. And you can definitely tell they were missing him.
Yeah. Especially that final drive. Kelsey is like a go-to, like the ultimate person you want in those situations. No excuses though, but like even if Kelsey was there, if the Chiefs do not find another right tackle, Mahomes will not have more than a second to throw every ball. Which
I don't even know how he didn't get penalized so many. He was not on the line at all.
And also give credit to Aiden Hutchinson because he worked him all night. He absolutely murdered that.
Oh yeah, he definitely worked.
Which I wanted to give you your props. Jahmyr Gibbs looked very good that night. And if it wasn't for the slip that he had, I thought Gibbs was about to get that touchdown.
Yeah.
It was they wanted to limit his touches week 1, kind of break him into it. So his touches should go up and up and up, and that's good. He looked explosive
when he slipped on that play, I was so upset.
Oh, so was he.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, since we talked about one rookie, let's just go ahead and talk about all the other rookies. Bijan Robinson, he was looking real good out there.
I was gonna say he looked really good.
He making 3 defenders miss him for that touchdown, his first touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, but making 3 defenders miss. Sorry, making 3 defenders miss within 11 yards is pretty good feat.
Well, not only that, but I mean the 3 rookie quarterbacks you had. What? C.J. Stroud,
Bryce
Young. Yep. And then
Anthony Richardson.
They didn't. I don't feel like any of them really showed out.
I think Anthony Richardson did.
You feel like he did?
He kept the game close. He had a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and he had 200 some passing yards. It wasn't until the fourth quarter he got hurt. I think Anthony Richardson kept it close and showed off against that Jacksonville team. I think CJ Stroud turned it around in the second half against the Ravens. The only thing is I don't think Bryce Young looked good.
Yeah, Richardson he was 24 for 37, 223 yards with a 1 TD. I don't know. He had looks like he had one rushing TD and 1 throwing TD.
I want to make a proposal real quick. We all know how I trashed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in our preseason picks.
Oh, not only you, myself, I did that.
And I also held up the Panthers. I want to go ahead and flip those roles I had here. Panthers, poop, Buccaneers, might win division.
So then let me ask you this question.
Wait a minute,
since you're swapping things.
Did he just say that the Carolina is going to win the division?
He said beforehand, Carolina was going to, but he's swapping it with the Bucs now.
No, Atlanta's winning that division.
But let me ask you this question first, Pat. After yesterday's games, where are you ranking the Rams now?
Hey, baby. Let me just tell you.
And y'all were crapping on me so much about it.
Listen,
You give Matt Stafford his 2 top 5 receivers, such as Puka, is it Nakua?
I think it's Nakua, yeah.
And Tutu Atwell. I mean, come on. Both are in top 5 in receiving after week 1. And no one gave him a chance, myself included.
Is Puka a rookie this year?
I believe so.
I think he's a rookie. But I guess we all got to also take a step back and give the Raiders their credit, because we all kind of dogged on the Raiders.
But it's also the Denver Broncos that they faced.
Yeah,
Yes,
but everybody thought that Denver was going to turn it around with Sean Payton.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
because-
let's not say they haven't turned around. That was just a good game. That was a good divisional.
I think
not
what
only that, but
helps,
it's week 1.
I think
And
what
we're-
also is the thing is Jerry Jeudy and Tim Patrick didn't play either.
But you also got to think about it. This is what Sean Payton's first game back since how many years? 1 or 2 years out of the league. One year. So give him till week 2. I think he'll turn it around for the Denver Broncos. But let me tell you, I will give credit to the Raiders where it's credit is due, and they look pretty decent. I feel, especially Jimmy Garoppolo. What was it? 3rd and 7, I think it was, and he had to pick up the first down to solidify the game win, and he was took off running and got the first down and still slid inbounds to keep the clock running to help solidify that win. Jimmy G looks like a good quarterback and is in the right scheme.
I'd also like to take a second to go and look at our fantasy real quick. How Pat picked up Jacoby Myers the day of fantasy, doesn't play him, and he puts up like 29 points.
Well, if you want to talk about that, let's talk about my dumb self dropping Dallas Cowboys defense, and they scored 40.
Yeah, you're still gonna win at least. Pat,
Yeah,
on the
I know.
other hand,
Somebody's going to pick up Dallas Cowboys defense, and I want them back.
I don't think anybody picked him up.
Oh, I thought somebody did.
I don't think so. So it's looking like KJ Hamler also didn't play for Denver. So Denver really only had Cortland Sutton and Adam Trautman to throw to. Although Pirine got a lot.
Hey, my boy.
But
Let
me take one step back, because we were talking about the rookies, and there was one rookie that we didn't talk about that definitely needs to get talked about. And I'm going to throw another shade to Pat and his fantasy team, seeing how he started the wrong Ravens receiver, Zay Flowers. Have a day.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers looked amazing.
I was like, what's week 1? I was like, it's week 1. I know, like, they're both. I just went with the veteran.
Yeah.
That was my mistake. Like, I was like, he'd probably be more dependable if it came down to it.
I know there was one league that I had. I benched Chris Olave to put Zay Flowers in. But
didn't Chris Olave have a good game?
Yeah, I think he had like 19 points. Zay Flowers had 17. So I mean it about evened out, but
yeah.
But yeah, Zay Flowers, if I had to and I was allowed, I would go back to last episode and change. Instead of having Bijan as rookie of the year, I think it would be Zay Flowers.
Knowing what you know.
I mean, I wouldn't be bad.
Knowing what I know now.
If you want to get off the rookies, what do you think about Tyreek Hill? He went off for Dolphins. I mean, not only him, but
I think Tyreek Hill looked beautiful on my fantasy team.
Well, of course. I mean, he even didn't he say that he was going to get 1,000? He's going for 1,000 yards this year.
And he said 2,000 because he gets 1,000 plus every year.
Okay, well I meant to say 2,000. I'm sorry. So 2,000 yards, and he's already gotten 215 yards in one game. He's 10% complete.
They said that if he continues, he's on track for 3,000 yards this year. I want to say that I think that Tyreek could break the record this year, But we said the same about Jefferson in the last 4 weeks. He slew down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if he would break the record, I think he could honestly go for Offensive Player of the Year or even MVP.
I think the thing is, if Tua can stay healthy, Tyreek can do it. If
Yes.
Tua doesn't stay healthy, Tyreek doesn't do it.
I
Tua
love
he's leading the NFL with passing yards of 466 yards this season. I mean, yeah, we're week one in, but still, I mean, 466 yards throwing for
yeah.
one game it's hard to do these days. I mean, we understand it's a passing league, but still, to get that kind of yards, it's saying something.
Well, the game plan for the Dolphins, judging by everyone else's stats, is throw it really far, throw it to Tyreek. Throw
Well,
it to
see, and that's the
Tyreek.
thing is, last
Throw it to
year,
Tyreek.
that was the game plan. Throw it to Tyreek. So these teams were like, all right, we need to double Tyreek because he's with the Dolphins. And then Jalen Waddle was open most of the time. Now they're realizing they can't do that with Tyreek because Jalen's going to be open. So now Tyreek can do what Tyreek does.
Yeah. What's y'all's thoughts about Green Bay still owning Chicago?
I was not expecting Aaron Jones to go off like he did. He was one of the people that I was like, should I keep in fantasy because of our keeper league? And I was like, I don't trust Aaron Jones. And now looking back, I should have trusted Aaron Jones.
Right?
Yeah.
What's your all's thoughts on Jordan Love?
I think it's still
Good.
too early.
Is it still time? Is it time to start loving Green Bay again?
He plays some good balls. I mean, let's not get it twisted. The Bears. Oh, that was a rough game to watch.
Yeah, Bears were looking kind of bad.
My poor girlfriend is a Bears fan, and
I'm sorry.
my goodness, yes, that second half of that game just absolutely deflated her, and I could see why. That was the worst display of the weekend, and I saw the Giants get beat 40-0. I don't know. I had high hopes for the Bears, kind of, but like
I kind of had high hopes, but at the same time, I didn't really have high hopes. What what's your all's thoughts about DJ Moore?
I'm surprised he did not get more targets than what he did. Like I think DJ looked kind of sad.
I am not surprised he didn't get more targets because I guess Justin Fields did not use this all season to do what everyone thought and get better at throwing more than 10 yards, but he had like 4 attempts over 10 yards. Like 4 targets to DJ Moore. Is that all he got? Like,
I can't remember how many targets he had.
I'd say I'm pretty sure he only had 2 catches.
yeah, like you bring stuff there, their line still, I don't know. I just don't think they did the right things. They made moves, but not paying off yet.
I will say that TJ Watt and Josh Allen from Jacksonville Jaguars are leading the NFL with 3 sacks. What's your all's thought? Do you think this is the year that we could see the sack record be broken?
See, it's hard to say with these things about records being broken because they get an extra game now. If they can do it before the extra game, then yes, I think it's impressive. But I don't know. TJ was tied 2 years ago, but he was also out for like 3 games.
I think it was 2 years ago.
TJ will some minutes. I don't. Also, shout out to, I always just wanted to give him a shout out when I could. 2 sacks for the Cowboys. Odigizua. I just love saying that name. It's just such a fun name to say. But he along with the rest of that defense, absolute monsters. Also, it's week 1, so I don't know if the Giants are just very bad or that whole defense is great.
I still think the Giants' offensive line is not the best. That's just how I'm going to put it.
Y'all got what, a rookie center?
Rookie center, left tackle who's been in the game for 4 years, who just got the biggest contract by a tackle. A right tackle who was a rookie last year. A right guard who hasn't played for a team starting in 2 years. And then a left guard who's from the Bills. Back when the Bills weren't the best at blocking.
Okay.
But all right, that's basically week 1 in a nutshell. So we're gonna
Hold
go
on, time
ahead.
out real quick.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. I just want to point this out. Out of all the games that happened from Thursday to Sunday, we had 15 games. Only 5 home teams won this week. All the wins mainly came from visiting teams.
Okay.
Which I think that's impressive.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, we'll go over it right now. The prediction week is I have 8 correct, and both Tank and Pat have 7. The only thing that can happen is Tank can tie because Pat and I both picked the Jets, and Tank has Bills. So if the Bills win, he'll tie with me. If not, I will have 9, Pat will have 8, and Tank will have 7. All right, and now we're back for what I think was probably one of my favorite segments of the year, our quiz show. Now it's going to be a whole lot different this year because Pat is now joining the gang. So the way that we're doing is there's still going to be 6 questions, but we're going to have it that if you say something first, you get the chance to answer first. And it could be Pat could get all 6, Tank could get all 6. Pat could get 3, Tank could get 3. It really depends on the ending. But I'm going to be asking first, and we're changing it up this year. Because this year, we are having it that if you answer the question without the multiple choice, you get 2 points this year. But if you need the multiple choice, then you can only get 1 from it. So, are you boys ready, and do you understand the rules?
Aye.
All right, so then we'll go ahead and get underway. Yesterday was the beginning of week 1, so all of these questions are NFL week 1 related. So,
well, technically, it started on Thursday.
Well, yeah. But the first question, unfortunately, we saw the Giants get demolished and be shut out on week 1. The last time a team was shut out on opening week was in 2017. What team was shut out? I say if you don't think you got it, I can then give you multiple choice.
Because if I guess without multiple choice and I get it wrong, I still can't answer anymore, right?
No, you can answer then after multiple choice. So if you guess without the multiple choice and get it wrong, then I can give you a chance at multiple choice. But the thing is, if you guess before the multiple choice questions and you get it wrong, but Pat doesn't want to, Pat can then get the multiple choice and answer off of that.
I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna go guess. I'm gonna just go ahead and guess. I'm gonna say Detroit Lions.
That is incorrect. So Pat, do you need the multiple choice?
Yeah, let's just hear the multiple choice because it could really be anyone, I guess.
All right. A, the Dolphins. B, the Colts. C, the Rams. D, the Cardinals. Or E, the Jets.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the Cardinals then.
Well, Tank, you have a chance. Because it was not the Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Jets.
Oh, wow. You both are incorrect. It was C, the Rams.
That was gonna be my next guess after the Jets. Dang,
It was on Monday night against, you want to guess the team?
No.
Monday night against
I'm gonna say Giants.
No, it's probably a division opponent. Rams, 49ers.
Yep. It was the 49ers. All right. Now, the question I had to think of during the podcast, because Tank decided to give away one of my questions. We're going to take it a step back to 2017 again. And what team has the most week 1 wins since 2017?
Chiefs.
No, it was not the Chiefs.
I have a multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice is A, Ravens, B, Dolphins, C, Bills, D, Cowboys, or E, the Rams.
So can't be really Dallas because they've had only 3, 4.
Yeah, but
Be
how many of
Dallas.
those have been against the Giants?
Let's go with Dallas.
That is incorrect, Pat.
Is it Baltimore?
It is Baltimore.
Yeah,
The Ravens get all the crappy teams.
they do. I just pieced that together here.
All right. Now, this one, I know you guys are going to need the multiple choice, but week 1 is almost in the books. So, not counting tonight, how many points were scored this weekend? All together.
All together, not just by winner.
No, every single point scored. You can throw in the Giants and you'll know that that's a 0.
That's true.
First, 27.
You said 527?
No, 227.
227 out of
Yep.
30 teams, 227 points were scored.
With you're talking about like
I'm talking every single team and their points tallied up.
the game is started. So what?
He's saying like every single
team and
team
what their points were.
between both teams. I'm gonna guess 657.
It's not 657.
Oh yeah, I forgot we get multiple choice. I didn't have to throw a random guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want the multiple choice?
Let me get multiple choice.
All right.
Yeah.
A, 620. B, 607. C, 643. D, 618. Or E, 631.
618.
Sounds close. So
It
my
was
random,
618.
so my random guess was at least in the ballpark.
It was very close, but yes, it was 618. All right. Halfway through, since 2000, how many Super Bowl teams have lost their week 1 matchup the next year?
Since when?
Since 2000.
$13.
It's not 13.
Let me. Well, no, I need to catch some points, so I might as well give a guess.
Well, you're both tied at 1.
Oh yeah, 6.
No, not 6. So, all right. Multiple choice. Remember, this one is whoever chimes in first will get it. A, 6. B, 5. C, 7. D, 4. Or E, 10.
10.
It's not 10.
5.
It was 5.
Were the Eagles one of them? I can't remember.
No, Eagles won by 2 points against the Falcons.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Two more. So this week we had a scoregami. Do you know what a scoregami is?
I've heard of it, can't think of it.
Scoregami is a score that has never happened in the NFL yet. So this week we had one. What game was it?
Was that the 16-15 game?
No, it was not.
What team beats?
No, it was not.
Was it the 40-0?
No, it was not. All right, multiple choice. Which this is great because two of them are now taken off. So was it A,
Three
the
choices here.
Saints and the Titans, 16-15? B, Eagles versus the Patriots, 20-25? C, Dolphins versus Chargers, 36-34? D, Ravens versus Titans, 9-25? Or E, Giants versus Cowboys, 40-0?
What was the second one, B?
B, Eagles versus Patriots, 20-25.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I'm going with.
Nope.
Give me that 36-34.
So, you guys chose every single one except for the correct one. It was the Ravens versus the Texans, 25-9. All right, now to bounce off of the scoregami, what is the most common football score that has happened 274 times?
$27-24.
No.
That was almost my guess. Oh gosh. 30-27.
No. All right. So, multiple choice. A, 17-10. B, 27-24. C, 24-21. D, 20-17. Or E, 10-14.
10-14.
No.
Rabbits.
20-17.
Yep, 20-17. Pat walks away with 3 points, and Tank gets one lonely point.
It takes that 1 point. I don't know what I was going to say.
Building block. It's a building block.
Yeah. At least I got more points than you right now, Tim.
You didn't get to guess yet. Which next week it'll be me and Pat that are guessing.
Yeah, because I know what my questions is going to be, but now I got to figure out how I'm going to do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you are. Week 1 is almost in the books. We still have the Jets versus the Bills to go tonight. But I hope you guys did enjoy. We are so excited that week 1 football is back. Fantasy football is back. Everything is back football-wise. And we couldn't be more excited. I'm Tim. I'm your reigning, defending favorite host going on for 2 years. And I will talk to you guys next week.
Go ahead, Pat.
I'm Pat, the newest yet oldest addition to this show / questionnaire quiz trivia. Week 1, it was exciting. A lot of surprises as always. Can't wait to see if any of it holds up in week 2 or if everyone just looks completely different still. So take it away, Tank.
Yeah, don't forget, every Friday we have a new episode of Tank's Thoughts coming out. So last week's was appetizers. I don't know if you all got to watch it, but I enjoyed it. So I can already see you drooling over there, Pat. So definitely go out and watch it if you haven't watched it yet. But every other Sunday we have Testing Tim's Knowledge. So this upcoming Sunday we'll see that coming out.
Yes, sir.
You can also follow us on the good old X, aka formerly known as Twitter. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. You can listen to us on Spotify podcasts and Apple podcasts. And don't forget to comment and share. And don't forget, make sure you get those subscribers up on YouTube because we are giving away something for free for one of our fans. And that one fan could be you. So other than that, make sure you share us out there. And I'll see you all next week. This is Tank signing off. Peace, you all.
Bye, everybody. Hopefully the Giants have a better week too.
Nah.